Hi guys, my camera is still not working. It's super obnoxious, but it's okay. I can see myself in my black mirror and in my face mirror that has this great, amazing light. Why would anyone pay for any of that lighting stuff when you can just buy a mirror from like Target with a big light and do your own videos with your cheap little beautiful cloth background? Anyways, today I'm going to be going over why you should not, cannot, and just don't use bronzer or brown eyeshadow for your contour. And a lot of those kits, they give you like 6 different colors of contour. Really, you should just use the tone that matches your skin the most, and the rest is just kind of just bronzer options. You should not go in with the darkest and just like carve it out. So what I have for my winter color is Fawn from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is really great. I got it for like, oh my gosh, I want to say like $8 at TJ Maxx. No, not TJ Maxx, Marshalls. This is another Marshalls purchase. I live near a Marshalls, but TJ Maxx is like a 35-minute drive away from me. So I highly recommend that one. And then my summer color is Shadow. Shadow or Fawn? I lied. Fawn is my summer color. Shadow is my winter color. And you're going to see why right now. Why it is that you need a shade that's just slightly darker than what you have. And this is called a contour stick. So they do release products that are very specific for those who know what they're doing. It's just, there's so many viral tutorials out there that flood your Instagram with, you need this 6 different shade bronzer, contour kit, brown stick paper powder color, when really the stuff they sell that's pro for people who know what they're doing, or just people who generally like get the idea of what contour is, goes to discount stores because they have a back stock of it because people don't know. And it's unfortunate. And also too, with these, you know, the sort of browns that you see, the brown eyeshadow, like the brown, like what Adele does, what Sarah Jessica Parker does with shading her nose, that is for the studio look. I said that in my other video. That's for like professional lighting and everything. And now this angle looks really shadowed, and then they go in and then they touch it up with their software on top of that. This is for when you're out in the sun and you're looking at someone and you look defined, but you don't turn to the side and see a brown streak. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this on the top of my forehead. I have a huge forehead. I'm the only person in my entire family. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just secretly adopted on my dad's side and my mom's side that has this huge forehead. Although actually I lied. My dad's mom kind of has a big forehead herself, so I guess I inherited it from her. My mom doesn't have a big forehead. My dad doesn't have a big forehead. It's a bummer. It's definitely a weird trait to have, but you work with what God gave you. There's no such thing as like forehead reducing surgery, and even if there were, you know, I'm a substitute teacher, so is what it is. Going in with a damp beauty blender. Let's go ahead and blend in my concealer. And again, the concealer that I use is Creaseless Concealer by Tarte in 255 light medium sand. So go ahead and blend in my concealer. Oh. So today it is like pouring like crazy, and I could never be like more grateful. I live in like a heavy ag area, and a lot of people like complain like, oh no, rain, this crop, that crop, it's not good for us. But it's like, I'll take the rain and a ton of water any day over like a drought, and like the crops can just be federally subsidized like they already are. Like, you know, the earth comes first. And then next I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Laura Mercier. I use a minimal amount of this on my forehead just to even it out a little bit, but I mostly use this to conceal up my veins that I have on my face. my life goals. So we'll talk about like my beauty life goals right now. My beauty life goals, because when I was young, I didn't wear foundation, but I did have like a veiny, I've always had, you know, spider veins on my face. You can get them lasered off. And they recently just got lasering my local town. Sorry, my computer's about to die. Great. My town has lasering. We finally got a lasering business here, and I really want to get a lot of lasering done on my face. And then the life goal, like I said, the life goal would be to never need foundation ever again. So I'll try and move kind of quickly. So when you contour, you can fortunately still do blush and highlighter, but you can never, please don't, for the life of me. And again, I buy like cheap brushes. This came from like a Nameless kit. You cannot, for the, like, just don't do it. Don't contour, wear bronzer, wear blush, and then highlighter on top of it. Just don't do it. Just please, you don't look good. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio Peachy Love. I got this at Sephora because it's really hard to get your hands on. This is like their most popular color. It's hard to get your hands on it. The other kit that I have of their blush, the other trio, I got again from Marshalls, and I saw the beach party one there too, and I didn't get my hands on that one in time. They go right away. They go the day of. I mean, girls love Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like, I see girls in like other parts of the world like wanting Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like, if you could do any makeup, what would you do? Now I'm gonna go over it with not Mineral Veil. Mineral Veil I'll use later. Just to touch up my foundation a little bit. Again, for a day-to-day look, I'm going to do soft medium Bare Minerals. But yeah, girls from all over the world want to get their hands on Anastasia Beverly Hills. They're great products. They've never done me wrong. They're tried and true. And also to, you know, they're the ones, or they're the brand, not the ones. I know I have proper grammar. I'm a teacher. I'm just sick and tired right now. They do the most advertising on social media, and it really pays off because they know what they're doing. And then this is a kabuki brush. This is Bare Essentials. Then I'm going to go over it with a little bit of setting powder. This is Bare Essentials. Anything would really work for a setting powder. Laura Mercier, I think that none of that stuff matters at all. And then I'm going to go ahead. I'm just kind of trying to do a quick look here. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. This, if you know me at all, know that this is like what I live by. Brow gel. I will never fill in my brows. It's just not necessary. Filled in brows, you know, I just don't think it looks good. I mean, I would even rather have like wispy, somewhat wispy brows than to ever fill in my brows. Sometimes I go in too heavy on this too, and it looks too filled in. I don't like a filled in look. I don't like sharp looks. The more you get to know me in my tutorials, you'll know. My next video, I plan on doing it outside, so that you guys can get the day look to the extreme, because a lot of these looks, it's like, oh wow, it looks so great indoors or on a, you know, Instagram, YouTube shoot, and you go outside and it's like, whoa, sharp brown lines, like I said. And so the whole idea is to be subtle. I'm going in with Volume Amazing Waterproof Revlon Mascara, and my mascara curler, my eyelash curler is Shiseido. Shiseido, I love it. It gets right in there. And since my laptop's dying, I'm gonna not do an eyeshadow look. I'll do an eyeshadow look some other day. I really want to get a specific eyeshadow look going for you guys. This is just so you get the contouring idea, so it doesn't look sharp. It looks natural on my face. It looks broad in. And then what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills and I'm going to go into this I got at Marshalls for $16.99. This one I didn't know any better, and I got it at Sephora for retail price. I don't even know. I think I dropped $70 between this and the blush trio. And then I went to Marshalls, and two of their options. Fortunately, it wasn't what I got. What I got is the most popular. What I got are the most popular colors. But I went to Marshalls, and like insult to injury, they were both there, both brands, both lines, and I was just so upset. Then we're gonna go over with some Lola Marc Jacobs. I usually use setting spray for my day look, but right now, yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Because I'm not going to do an eyeshadow look. I'm feeling so sick today. I'll do it some other time. This is e.l.f. I have purchased Urban Decay. Let me spray. I have purchased Urban Decay before, all night, and it works well. e.l.f. works just as well. When it comes to setting sprays, that really doesn't matter. A lot of my tutorials, I'll let you know what brands matter, what brands don't, and then what drugstore brands are better than designer brands, what designer brands are better than drugstore brands. And thank you for watching. Bye. Have a good day.